Hey YouTube! So I got some new subscribers and I just want to say thanks to all you guys for sticking with me, even though I don't update very often, and when I do it's usually not all that good. But thank you, you guys are awesome. And I figured I would do a video about tips on how to pose your dolls. I'm not going to sit here and tell you like 50 different ways to pose your doll, because that would just be silly and pointless. I mean, it's up to you how you pose your doll. I'm just gonna go through a few of the things you pick up. Oh, really bright. A few of the things you pick up when you're, in this hobby, just things to remember while you're doing a shoot. So, I have two dolls pre-set up. It's like Art Attack, I know. These are the two examples I made up for you guys earlier. Excuse my hand. So, we will start with the one that's wrong. This is my Resin Soul song. His name is Maze, he's really pretty. And this has quite a few things that are just not right with it. Things that you want to remember not to do. Number one, wig. It's in his face, it's strayed everywhere, it's an absolute mess. And it really brings down the quality of your picture. So you got to remember to be careful that you're not doing that. Just, if you're going to take the time to do a shoot, then you should always take the time to just make sure your wig's super pretty. And if you've got a fibre one where it does get a mess, it's hard to style, just try and go for some gels that are good. I mean, you can go on Den of Angels and ask around for what ones won't damage your wig or anything. That's normally what I do. Next thing, backwards hands. Zoom in on that. Backwards hands are just, they are the worst part of dolls. I have done so many shoots where I've spent hours and hours getting them ready and doing all that, and I haven't checked the hands, and then I've gotten all these pictures and I get all the way from editing them and I post them and someone's like, oh yeah, his hand's backwards. And it's like, doh! So always make sure your hands are totally fine and dandy. Next, I suppose, would be clothes. I feel like this should be like not really something I'd have to mention, but I have seen a few shoots where people just, his shirt's totally rucked up, and there's been shoots like that people have done where they don't even notice. And it does take away, because it looks like you don't care. And I know that people do care, so just always make sure the clothes are all perfect. Well, not perfect, but as close to perfection as you can get. Next up would be legs. He has literally just been plopped down, and whatever sort of birds, whatever way his legs fell, that's what I got. Lots of people will do this, and it looks bad. It doesn't look realistic. Why would anyone sit with their legs like this? Look at that foot. It looks like it's been broken. Now, with a Resin Soul doll, I know that's a lot more difficult. Oh my god, bird, shut up, I'm trying to take a video. Stop ruining it. Every time I come here, man. Anyway, just with Resin Soul dolls, it's a little bit more difficult to get the legs perfect, because it's like, they have pretty crappy legs. But it'll take you a couple minutes, and you get a pretty accurate photo, All you gotta do is that, and bam! Looks a little bit better now, doesn't he? Overall, when it comes to posing a doll, you just think human. Just try and go for the most realistic. I mean, a back like that, it looks like he's in a lot of pain, so try and bend them. Head down maybe. And always remember where the light is. This is a terrible example because it's really bright out today and I just plopped them down wherever I could get where there weren't too many people. But that's always a good one. Right, and on to the next one. This is, oh by the way, this is my new doll. He's a minifee Lish that's been heavily modded with the scar eye, and his sleepy face has been opened, so it's got a sort of dreamy look. So he's like my dream doll. I love scar mods, I love Lishes, and I love dreamy faces, and he's everything, yay! Anyway, he is an example of what's good posing. Because you'll notice that he's got like, his wig, although the wind is not being very nice to it, his wig was perfect when I started this video. It's been kept out of his face, and it's all nice and braided, and super pretty and brushed. And he's got his hands that are, that's a toothbrush. That hand was actually quite accurate a minute ago. Why you not keep that away? Anyway, His hands sort of look realistic. He's got a pretty natural pose as far as posing goes. Hand grip in that. Feet are alright, there's no backwardsness. His clothes are whorish, but they're accurate to what a human's clothes would be like, so, you know. Just always remember to be careful. And that was a person. There we go. And now it's not adjusting to the light. Anyway, bye guys.